Hey Matthew, what day is it today?
Sunday.
Sunday. What's the date?
Then I better grab my hands and actually get them ready.
July 6th.
What year?
2003.
Right.
What's your day is it?
My birthday.
Is that wise? How old are you?
7.
7.
Yeah. Zoom. Cute.
What day is it?
Friday.
Friday the what?
October 20,
What year?
2023.
How old are you?
27.
What?
I think it's gonna be better. It's right there.
Oh.
Hey, how are you doing? It was 20 years ago that my siblings and I got a Gameboy Advance. I loved that thing, and I remember playing it every chance I got. After a decade since storing it away in my parents' basement, I had a hunger to pick one up again, to play some of those old games. I also wanted to learn to repair and mod Gameboy Advances. I'd seen people do it online and they looked awesome. So I wanted to learn to work on them, to make them new and pretty. I should have seen it coming that in all this I would be swallowed up in nostalgia. Before I knew it, this project was just as much about sifting through childhood memories as it was learning how to solder. The mushy D-pad, the looping beep boops, and colorful pixelated worlds on a screen I could only ever just barely make out because the system's lack of a backlight made it so hard to see. The whole experience brought me back. I tell myself all kinds of stories about my childhood. Some of them are more accurate than others. Some of them are happier than others. I'm not sure any of them are completely true. But I know the story of my childhood viewed strictly through the lens of a 2.9-inch screen of a Game Boy Advance is one I like. It holds on to all the best early memories.
Hello.
Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Nice. Oh, I can hear Ben. How's it going, Ben?
Hey. Good. How are you?
Good, good.
Yeah.
Would one of you be able to help me look for something? I've been trying to find something around my house, but I think it's actually stored in your basement right now, which is why I'm calling.
Yeah. What is it?
Do you remember the Game Boy you bought us when we were going to Florida when we were kids, like 20 years ago? In the basement, kind of in the storage room by where I have like a bunch of boxes of books from university. Do you know where all that stuff is?
Yeah. Grandpa found it.
Okay. Are you down there? Are you down there right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got your green box, your plastic. Oh, I see the Game Boy.
Yeah. So there's a Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This is your stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take your stuff. Unless this is the old Game Boy, but this is the old Game Boy Advance. This is it.
Do you object to me doing surgery on our old Game Boy?
No, go for it. As long as you don't break it.
That's the goal. I'm pretty confident.
I've done too many mods myself to take the moral high ground here.
Do you think it works? Like, do you have any AA batteries kicking around? Do you want to just test it out first?
There's a pair in it. I bet this thing will work. I mean, it's all solid state stuff. It's not... You hear that?
Yeah, that is amazing. That is so good. Oh, no way. My family mailed me our old Game Boy, and shout out to Denver, who also sent me hits. Once I'd collected the donor systems and a bunch of parts from China and the States arrived in the mail, I was ready to get to work. The plan was to end up with 3 systems, First, a Golden Sun themed system for myself, made from our old Game Boy. Then I'd make both a Mega Man and Minish Cap themed system to give to close friends who feel the same way I do about these things. I set up a workstation in a well-lit and ventilated area. Here's pretty much everything I needed to make this all happen. If we're looking at it all, new ribbon cables to connect to the old motherboards, adjustable IPS screens, colored buttons, shells, all the donor parts cleaned and organized so I knew what was what, and USB-C rechargeable batteries. Tri-wing screwdriver set, soldering kit, safety gloves, solder with flux, solder with flux, and capped on tape. And then really just a whole bunch of cleaning supplies, microfiber cloths, that sort of stuff. I organized everything on that table several times until I was ready, and then I just kind of got lost in it.
What's his name, Matt?
No!
And Dodo.
And 36, Mom.
Oh, we'll figure out.
What'd you do?
Dinner's for dinner.
I was learning how to ship. Let me check. Ship.
As brilliantly composed as you are, and I suppose play you on a note, show you something that I wrote, but you know there's no meaning. It's not an art, it's just playing guitar for you. And I know the way we roll.
That works better.
Across this old ocean that goes on and on and on and on.
Dad. Skippy.
It may eventually capsize and die, but it's the journey from the start. It's the way that we hold on.
Go ahead, Matt. Pee on it.
Then you'll come home and I'll play you the song that come home to
Brad,
a
say
song that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
No, I think.
On and on and on and on and on and on and on, hanging on the word of every little thing that existed, hands clasped for a lifetime, still hanging on the word of every little bright thing that existed.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Emma.
Who are you gonna kiss? Oh, cute. Okay.
and I hope you find this video interesting. Okay.